As a University of Utah employee, I have been trained extensively on how to report a sexual assault. Students, on the other hand, often don't think about where or how to report. We're here at the University of Utah Union to canvass students to see if they know the difference between confidential and mandatory reporting. So do you know the difference between confidential and mandatory reporting?
Confidential is done in secret? I don't know. That's like all I got. Nope.
I do not.
Nope.
Actually, I don't know the difference, but I know what mandatory is.
No, I'm not sure.
My time in the union taught me something. Students aren't aware of the resources offered on campus to survivors. Let's break it down. There are two ways for a survivor to report their sexual harassment or assault: mandatory and confidential. I talked to Paul Fisk, an advisor in the Center for Ethnic Student Affairs, about his role as a mandatory reporter.
If a student were to tell me about sexual assault, thinking about committing suicide, other things that are a threat to themselves or other people, that I am mandated to report that.
I asked Fisk about why he believes students may be hesitant to speak to a mandatory reporter.
If it's not seen as serious enough, it may not get reported, or if it's like, well, that's one-time thing, but you may not know how often it happens with other people. So I think that's difficult.
All university faculty, staff, and employees are mandatory reporters, but 3 offices: the Women's Resource Center, University Counseling Center, and the Victim Survivor Advocates. We spoke with Ellie Goldberg, a social worker in the Victim Survivor Advocates office, about what the difference between mandatory and confidential reporting is.
So unlike mandatory reporters, folks can come into our office and receive services, and we do not have to report any interpersonal violence to our Title IX office, the Office of Equal Opportunity. So a lot of times folks will come in here to actually explore what reporting might look like before they make a decision to do that.
The 2017 DPS reports only 15 rapes occurred to students that year. To put that into perspective, there were 25 more motor vehicle thefts reported. When asked about this statistic, Goldberg responded,
"It has to meet a very specific set of guidelines for it to be reported as rape. So in the fact that it's a very narrow definition, some things that are even reported don't make it into that annual security report because for one reason or another they didn't fit that definition exactly."
There are many resources for sexual assault victims on campus. You just gotta know where to find them. Aisha Bay, U of U News.